Skol, state of mind. We analyze how you play the line. Purple and yellow, we on the grind. D was the host and he's taking time. With expert opinions, we moving dominion. If passion is in you, then let's go continue. Bank on it just like a stadium venue. The topics we serving up just like a menu. We on our prime, high stepping. You feel the scene like it's cold peppers. Harder like Carter, but keep it smiling. Like this was the catch number 1,000. The show you gon' love it. You better tell your mama, cousin. The internet's talking and buzzing. So pull up a chair and just grab a drink. About the Vikings, tell us what you think. Cause we in our Skol state of mind. We analyze how you play the line. Everything purple and yellow, let's take it up a level. Start the show, yeah, it's time.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got Gil first in the building. Now, it's been 24 hours since the bombshell news when the Minnesota Vikings dropped and they fired Kwesi Adofo-Mensah. I mean, I don't have some time to process it. I hopped on other lives the past couple of, hours, especially last night. But now things are sitting in and it's thinking in a certain way. And I just feel like, I got to come in here and, talk about it a little bit. I got my boy T. He going to come in here with me, So everybody, if you want to join, just let me know and I'll drop the link in the chat. So let's get it started. All right, T, what's good, man? Look like his camera in there.
Nah, I'm right here. I'm right here. What's good
man.
with you, sir?
Good, man. What's good, man? Hey, my bad for what was that? Yesterday, man.
Yesterday. Hey, nah, you good though, brother. You good. It was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's cool, man. But we're gonna try to do this thing a little bit different today, man, because I just feel like sometimes when we do a lot of live streams, man, I understand not tempers, but everybody want to get their opinion on and everything like that. So so I just feel like we can just go with some topics and go back and forth. Just have it structured a little bit. Sorry about that. Got the family coming in behind me. But all right,
you good, you straight.
All right, Shaq Pack, what's good, man? What's going on, Shaq? Hey, Shaq, I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. You done had everybody else on the Let's Go podcast, man, except me. What's going on, Shaq? Y'all don't fuck with your boy or what, man? What's going on, bro? I'm just asking you, Shaq. And matter of fact, Shaq, I'm gonna put the link down there in a little bit, man, because I just want to know, man. Everybody else that ran through there except me. All right, so look, you didn't get a chance to talk about it yesterday, but let's just jump on the Kwesi firing, man. How you feel about it? Like what you think, what really went down, who's gonna be more accountable, whatever. Just go ahead and get your spill on real quick, man.
So yesterday I was shocked just like everybody else was. And just the timing was a little off. Yeah, my little dog wanted to say hi. But it was the timing was a little bit off, and it should have happened at the end of the season instead of right now, after like a couple weeks after our season was over with. You don't send a man to Mobile for the Senior Bowl and hours later let him go. It's like, well, why would you send him down there if you're gonna let him go in the first place? So my whole opinion on it, like I told you yesterday, is like it was time, because if you look at his draft history and the mistakes he made as far as with the quarterback situation, that's all on him. When I was telling you yesterday, the quarterback situation is on him, because we could have had.
We're gonna have to dive in on that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to dive in on that one because like I was telling you yesterday, and it's like the information I heard before it got out and everything like that, as far as the tension between him and KOC. KOC was a front runner leading their charge to get him out of there, because everything that was going down as far as because he wanted Darnold back, he wanted Daronte Jones back. He went to Kwesi and said that, hey, I'm glad we drafted JJ, but he's not ready. And that was Kwesi's move to force his hand to play JJ. So KLC's mindset is like, all right, well, I'm just gonna do it my style. If he can't adapt to it, that's on him, and that's on you, because you forced my hand to put this kid out there that's not ready yet. And I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, man, you know, some people owe him an apology. Let's say that, because the fact that with his style of playing, yeah, his play calling need to be a little bit working, but at the same time, it's like look at the veterans that he's worked with and had success. And for a
Okay.
fact that and for a fact that if you wanted a certain people back, and your general manager said, "No, I drafted this kid in the first round, the first top 10 pick. He needs to be on the field." You gotta listen to your GM. Either you got the owners, the GM, and the coaches that make a decision. And if it's coming from the GM to say, "Hey, play this kid because we drafted him at a certain spot. I need to get my money's worth out of him. You need to do what I say, or you're gonna be replaced."
Yeah, I get that. Okay. I hear what you're saying, man. I'm just working the chat real quick right now. But I'm not buying that. I'm not buying the whole situation of Kevin O'Connell felt like McCarthy wasn't ready and Kwesi was like, nah, you have to play him, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm not buying that. I just think like the narrative right now is trying to change to make KLC look like the good guy in the situation and kind of put all that blame on Kwesi. I'm not buying it, because it's like if you follow the team and like what the team has been saying for the past couple of seasons, they've been leaning on Kevin O'Connell to be the quarterback guy in that, for that organization, which means that everything concerning the quarterback, bringing somebody in, development, everything like that, they trust Kevin O'Connell's decision. And I just like, why I'm not buying it is because you can't change it now that somebody has been fired, and now you're saying, oh, Kwesi made that decision. Kevin O'Connell went on multiple press conferences and interviews and podcasts to talk about how he was the quote unquote quarterback killer in the room, where they wanted to draft quarterbacks, earlier, in Kwesi's tenure. And he was like, nah, I don't think this guy's going to fit our scheme, and move on. Like, because remember the Will Levis draft? Will Levis actually fell to them. And Kevin O'Connell was the one that was like, nah, we don't want to draft him. We can keep going. So when you look at all that in perspective, I'm not buying that, oh, Kwesi felt like, oh, I need to go with JJ McCarthy, this season because he's a top 10 pick. I just really feel that Kevin O'Connell, this is his first time actually developing a young quarterback. It's different when you got a 5-year, 7-year vet, coming to your system. They've already got some of the NFL kinks out. But when you're bringing in somebody straight from college, you're going to have to take more time to actually develop them, because you're going to go through a lot of the different bumps and bruises. And I think Kevin O'Connell and the offensive staff didn't necessarily foresee this many bumps and bruises, especially with the injuries, right? And
I agree with you on that.
yeah. For somebody to be like, all right, Kwesi, forced their hand to start to start McCarthy. You got to think about it at this aspect, though, right? McCarthy was drafted number 10 overall. He missed the whole season last year because of biscuits, right? And I've said this multiple times that you can't skip year one. If Kwesi was telling Kevin O'Connell, we have to start this guy, it makes a lot of sense, because when is he ever going to be ready? We understand in sports, the only way you're going to get ready and develop in any kind of league, if it's football, if it's baseball, and even basketball, you're going to have to get out there and actually play. So
right, you're going to need reps, right?
Yeah, you're gonna need real life reps, right? And if you think about it, though, team, think about how Kevin O'Connell plays his players during the off season, or not off season, during the training camp. They barely get any burn, in preseason games or whatever. We shouldn't have saw McCarthy play every preseason game. You get what I'm saying? So
I agree with you on that. Yeah, I agree. But but yeah, remember last time they learned their lesson, because the last preseason he played in, he got hurt and he was done for the rest of the year.
That's the thing, though, T. You can't get just because he got hurt in the preseason, that doesn't mean you can't play him in the preseason next year. Injuries are a part of the game. And
he played the following year. He played in preseason the following year. So it's like he got to get reps and anything like that. So when he didn't, well, he should have played more. You're right, but at the same time, it's like you can only do so much in a three game span.
Yeah, he shouldn't have played more. I'm just not buying this whole situation about, now things are coming out that Kwesi didn't really get along with the people in the building, and him and Kevin O'Connor were at odds. Yeah, I believe they were at odds, but at the same time,
Yeah.
man, like, we just gotta call it how we see it. We can't change the narrative now that Kwesi is fired, man. Like, it's still, this team still has to be held accountable, So I'm gonna
I
give.
think they're gonna be. I think you're right. I think they're gonna be held accountable, but at the same time, it's like now you're gonna see a different approach going forward,
Yeah,
and that's something that, as far as Vikings fans need right now, is that different approach. Because don't get me wrong, I like Kwesi. Kwesi's a numbers guy, and the thing is, it's like when you go off your base, like your draft off of numbers, you can't do that. You got to go off of eye test. You got to do all kind of you know, uh, homework and everything like that to say this person is actually worth something. But at the same time, it's like you going off of numbers. That ain't a good reason to draft somebody, though.
Okay, let me we got Carl Jackson in the chat, and I want to talk about his, his comment right now. He said KLC wasn't the one pushing JJ, it was Kwesi and his plan to work on the salary cap and rebuild. He should have pivoted and tried harder to retain Darnold or Jones. Now, this is how I see it, right? When it's concerning Daniel Jones, first off, Daniel Jones had already got paid with the New York Giants before he got cut, right? So he got cut. He already got that guaranteed money. He came here, as a practice squad backup guy, whatever, right? I really think this is what happened with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was in the building since maybe like November sometime throughout the whole season into the playoffs. I think he knew off top that they wanted to go to McCarthy the next year, and they basically told him that, when offering him a contract. And you got to think about it from a player perspective standpoint, that if you want to play and the team that's offering you a contract has already drafted a quarterback top 10 the year prior, and they're prepping him to start next year or to have some significant snaps, you want to do what's best for you and your career. So I'm not mad at Daniel Jones for leaving, and we got to really stop throwing out, oh, Daniel Jones shouldn't have stayed. Daniel Jones did what was right for him in his career. Now, for Sam Darnold at that moment, he knew what the deal was. That's why he signed that 1 year deal with one void year, because he knew he wanted to go out there and explore free agency the next year after the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings could have gave him a long-term deal with more money or whatever, but the Seahawks did, and he went and bet on himself, and he's going to be playing in a Super Bowl next week. So, we got to stop trying to blame, the Vikings didn't do enough, Kwesi did this or that. Both of those players, those prospective quarterbacks, did what was best for their careers going forward. Daniel Jones will probably get a new contract with Indiana, so he can rehab there with his leg injuries. And Sam Darnold bet on himself, and he's in the Super Bowl. Like, you drafted a quarterback in the 10th round to develop him. Like, if you wanted to move off JJ McCarthy, then you shouldn't have just been like, let's move off of him, and maybe let's re-sign Sam Darnold long term. But you have to think about it, the dynamic of the team. That would have been just repeating the same thing you did with Kirk Cousins. And I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is the same player as Sam Darnold. They are a little bit different. But if you wanted the whole situation to be, oh, I want to get a rookie quarterback on a rookie pay scale, we can develop him and fix all the needs, in between, then you got to go with that. You can't just change it just because something happened. Like, that's just how I see it.
And I'm gonna say this. I agree wholeheartedly with you saying, but I'm gonna also throw a little wrench in there. Also, if the GM is making these decisions, just say, "Hey, we want to bring you back, but we're gonna let you know ahead of time that this is gonna be JJ's team. We drafted him first round in the 10th pick. Yeah, we're gonna give you a contract, but at the same time, we're gonna let you know this is his team. So if it's his team, you're gonna be backing up him." And like I said, I agree with what you're saying. Like, hey, why am I gonna stay here, be a backup to a kid that they already got faith in? Why would I stay here? So if the GM is making that decision already to say, hey, you know what? We want you back, but at the same time, I'm not gonna pay you this much money. I'm not gonna give you what you're asking for. far with the Daniel Jones situation, they actually gave him more than they offered him more than Indianapolis gave him because of the fact that he wanted to be a starter. And you got Anthony Richardson as far as compete. They told Daniel Jones, look, you're going to be a backup.
Yeah,
You ain't going to have a chance to compete.
and that's what you
So
got to understand, though, right? Like if Daniel Jones already knew he was going to be a backup with Minnesota, and it wasn't a guarantee that he was going to be the starter. Like we really have to think about it like without having to like hindsight and think about it from a player perspective. Daniel Jones did what was best for him in his career. The coach basically told him, "Yo, you can come in here and compete." So he felt
right, exactly.
He felt that was a better situation for him to go and compete versus just signing for more money with Minnesota, knowing he was going to be a backup. And you got to think about that from just a human perspective, right? You got one team telling you, "Hey, we're going to pay you to be the backup," and you got one team telling you, "Hey, I'm going to allow you to compete for the starting job." And if you want to still be a starting quarterback in this league, you're going to go with the one that's going to give you the capability of actually starting because you feel like you can beat Anthony Richardson out. And that's what I'm saying. It's like,
but again, with what you're saying, it falls back on the GM because the GM made that decision. Because if the GM say, look, I'm gonna bring you in, because if the GM to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna offer you this contract, but you're gonna be second string behind JJ because JJ is gonna be our guy. But if I'm the GM and I'm telling you that, you'd be like, okay, you're not gonna at least gonna give me a chance to compete. Yeah. All right, that's fine. I'll go to somewhere else to give me a chance to compete to beat up the starting quarterback. And then you take my talents there.
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You can't blame Kwesi for what Daniel Jones and what Sam Darnold wanted to do for their careers.
But they wanted to be here to compete, though. They want to be competing for not be handed the starting job. They want to be the chance to compete for the job.
This year coming up, right? You have to understand. This year coming up, last year's offseason, whatever, right? They put all their chips for JJ McCarthy to be ready. You cannot blame the GM for Jones and Sam Darnold not signing with the Minnesota Vikings when they knew they weren't going to be the starters. If you want to have the conversation about it being the backup quarterback situation being botched, there's a conversation that's different where, okay, maybe they should have never traded for Sam Howell. I can blame Kwesi for that. Oh, maybe they shouldn't have went out there and got a Zach Wilson early, or they shouldn't have signed Mac Jones early because it was multiple guys available. We just got to stop. We see Daniel Jones and we see Sam Darnold actually, have success somewhere else. And we immediately go, oh, the GM messed up because he shouldn't have had them sign. He can't make them sign. If they feel like they want to go to a place where it's going to be more conducive for their career, they have the ability to do that. That's why free agency is available. But the narrative and the gripe should be that, bro, Mac Jones was out there. Zach Wilson was out there. Jimmy Garoppolo was out there.
What is with you with this whole Zach Wilson thing? Because I've been hearing you talking about Zach Wilson for the longest now.
I'm just throwing out names that were out there that you could have signed to be better backups than Carson Wentz. Like, but that's
the thing though. As far as you said, keep being the backup, but you gotta say you have to present to say give you opportunity to compete for the job. Not just saying be a backup to a kid that's injury prone, but you gotta say, hey, you gotta say give me a.
So you gotta understand. There was no competition last year. That's what every people in the chat. Help me explain this. There wasn't going to be a competition this season for the starting job. It was going to JJ. Is that a mistake? Maybe. But they were prepping JJ to be the starter. So there was no competition. This year, it might be a competition. So if you think about it, there's no competition last year. JJ's a starter. There's only backup available. They chose somewhere else. Like, you can't blame people for doing that for their own career. Like, that's what you got.
Like I said, I agree wholeheartedly for what you're saying is that they already named JJ the starter even coming into this year.
But you can't blame people for wanting to go somewhere else and have a better, more conducive to their career and put their own career in their own hands, knowing that the Minnesota quarterback job was the starter was already going to be McCarthy. Like, we're trying to, like, what you're doing is you're trying to change the situation of what happened last year. Everybody knew JJ was going to be the starter, straight out. That's what it was.
When he got drafted, the Vikings, about 99% of people knew he was going to be the starter. So they brought in Sam Darnold as their bridge quarterback and say, hey, if he's not ready, whatever, we can plug you in because you're a vet. You know what you're supposed to do. Under circumstances, he got hurt, missed the whole entire season. Sam Darnold had a hell of a career, had a hell of a season. And then now this was your opportunity to say, hey, you know what? We want to keep this guy around because he won us 14 games. Yeah, the last 2 games didn't prove out, but now he's gonna have more time to compete and do what he needs to do as far as to show that he's actually worth this contract. But if the GM to say, hey, you know what? I appreciate your services, I appreciate your effort, but this is the guy that I brung in. This is the guy that I wanted to say is going to be the starter. Hey, I'm gonna give you a contract. If you don't want it, you're not hurting my feelings if you don't take it.
Yeah, but
Daniel Jones, same thing.
Look at what my boy T Bell just said, right? It was JJ's job to lose. You're trying to change. You're trying to change the narrative and spin it that Kwesi made a mistake by saying, "Hey, this is our quarterback going into his first season as actually starting. We want him to be the starter." And looking at my boy Jiggy even saying the same thing too. You wouldn't want a competition. It's like giving up on the first year starter. Like, you have to understand, bro. Like, last season, JJ was the bona fide starter off top. Like you can't escape that. You can't, right? So what I'm asking is, how can you blame the GM for other quarterbacks not wanting to sign when everybody collectively knew that JJ was the starter?
That was going into this. I mean, as far as for the 2025 season, for like when I'm sorry, the 2024-25 season, that was going into it. And then when Sam took over, you're right, last year, right? So that was when Sam came in. Like I said, Sam's role was a backup. He knew for a fact my role here is a backup because I knew coming in here, this kid was going to be the starter. I'm gonna help him out. I'm a bridge quarterback. Under circumstances, JJ got hurt.
But we're having this conversation about the offseason, the 2025 offseason. Everyone knew that McCarthy was going to be the starter. And what I
agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Asking is this: if everybody knew, Kwesi knew he was going to be the starter, Kevin O'Connell knew he was going to be the starter, McCarthy knew he was going to be the starter, Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones knew McCarthy was going to be a starter. How can you blame the general manager for not re-signing Darnold or Jones when everybody knew who the starter was going to be? You can't blame them for leaving and put that on somebody else when you already expressed to them it wasn't going to be a competition and that you was going to go with McCarthy. You can't.
That was a problem, though. That was, to me, I think that was a problem because you can't say it like, oh, this kid's going to be the starter no matter what you guys done during the off season, whatever you guys done during the regular season, he's going to be my starter. Instead of saying, hey, we want to bring you guys back to compete for the job, because if you beat him out, you beat him out. But if you actually say, hey, he's guaranteed going to be the starter. So I don't care what you guys say or what you're going to do, he's guaranteed going to be the starter. So whatever contract I give you, it's on you to take it. If you don't take it, hey, best wishes to wherever you go. And now look, you got success one in Indiana, you got success in Seattle, because instead of you saying you want to compete for the starting job, you're automatically saying, hey, this kid is going to be the starter. Guaranteed he's going to be the starter going forward. So it doesn't matter what you do or what you say, he's going to be the starter going forward.
But that's not.
How am I going to take that, though? If I'm a quarterback, if I hear that, I'm going to be like, all right, cool. I'm going to take my time somewhere else then.
And they did what was best for their career.
Right. They left because they know for a fact that Darnold had a great year with the Vikings, 14-win season. Seattle is like, hey, you know what? We'll take a chance on you. We'll give you a good O-line, give you a good OC. which we'll roll the dice with you. And look, now he's playing the Super Bowl.
All right, let me ask. I'm a hypothetically say this for you. All right. Look, man. All right, cool. Let's just play the scenario for you. All right. Let's say you work in a job, right? And something happens to your boss, whatever. Your boss is going to be gone, right? So they bring in somebody to basically be the boss, but he go on leave, medical leave for a whole year, whatever, right? You go on medical leave, right? And you doing the job for the new boss, but he's on medical leave, okay? So you get told that, hey, he's coming back off of medical leave. He's gonna be the boss. All right. You can come back, but you can be the assistant boss, or you have the option of being a boss somewhere else. What's wrong with that? Like you make the decision, hey, I don't want to be the assistant boss. I'd rather go somewhere else and be the boss myself. That's not on. I'm not even blaming Kevin O'Connell for that aspect of it either. I'm just saying you got to think about it from a player point of view. They were already told that McCarthy was going to be a starter next year. They did what was best for their careers. And as Viking fans, I understand the logic of, damn, Daniel Jones did good to have the first part of the season. Sam Darnold's in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's cool, right? But now people are allowing what they know happened afterwards to sway their opinion out and then try to blame somebody when going to that season, it was like, all right, cool. You know, it is what it is. Like, I can't.
But you gotta understand. But you gotta understand. Nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors until the doors are open. And so it's like everybody had this assumption that, oh, it was KLC's decision to play JJ, this and that, blah blah blah. He was on board as far as bringing him onto the team because of the fact he's a young kid, got talent, anything like that. But if he doesn't want, but if the head coach would say he's not ready, and the GM still forcing his hand to play, then who's on that then?
See, now you're changing it. That's a different conversation. If Kevin O'Connell actually went around and told Kwesi, yo, he's not ready, then that's a different conversation. Then we can have the conversation of saying, hey, why didn't you go out and get a better backup? And that's my situation. How I see it is like this, though, right? I'm not tripping on Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold leaving. I'm not. What I'm kind of having a gripe about is, hey, why y'all didn't go out and get a better backup quarterback that could have been a whole lot better than what's the fuck his name? Than Carson, right? How come y'all had to elevate Brosmer? Y'all could have went and signed 2 backup quarterbacks. That's my gripe right there. That's it. But let's keep it moving, man, because we done talked about Kwesi a little too much. Now, yeah, because now, how do you feel about the general manager search, man? Like, how? Because hey, everybody in the chat, we're gonna get to the news in a minute. We just had to talk about this shit real quick. But how do you feel about the GM search? You know, Rob Brzezinski's gonna be taking over, you know, for the foreseeable future right now. He's gonna handle everything as a free agent and for the draft, and then they're gonna try to ramp up that GM search after that. In my opinion, I think Rob Brzezinski is basically auditioning for that job. He's been with the Minnesota Vikings for 28 years, so it's not too hard to see him, you know, want to do that shit. So,
oh yeah, I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly. I feel like as far as with the GM search, if they got full confidence in Rob to make the right decisions, they like I said, they ain't had no rush to, you know, find a new GM, because like I said, what happened yesterday, it caught every Viking fan off guard. I mean, nobody was expecting this to happen. So it's like, if the Wills are saying we're not worried about a GM spot right now, I mean, you got to just trust the process.
Yeah. I just feel like it's like the biggest thing about the whole situation with the GM situation is like, I just wish they would have did it a month ago.
Right.
I wish they would have did it during the season if they felt this way. This is what I believe. I believe something happened behind closed doors that warranted an exit like right now. I think that's what happened. You feel me? Like something happened behind closed doors. In my opinion, I feel the Mike Payton situation last week with him saying him not saying eye to eye with Brian Flores, that led to, I wouldn't say a full-fledged investigation. That led to some kind of questions being asked, and then you start turning over, rocks and figuring out more and more things, and they just kind of felt like they couldn't go into the offseason with too much bickering between everybody. But I do blame the Wilfs to a certain extent, and everybody else in the front office that makes decisions. This is what happens when you have too many cooks in the kitchen. This is exactly what happens. Well, you got a lot of people who have their own idea on what things should be. You got somebody who has, their idea, and it might be okay for a little bit, but when you're losing, like the real attitude comes out. You get what I'm saying? Because then you start pointing the blame. Well, you wanted to do this, and that led to this. And I just kind of felt like maybe the Wilsons like, let's just give Kevin O'Connell some peace and see what happens. But I think he's on the hot seat as well. But it's just weird though. But let's just get into the chat real quick. All right, so we got my boy Shaq. Early off season because the current season isn't. Yeah, you're right. It's still early, man. It's still early. It's just weird, Shaq, because you had other teams doing their GM coach like directly, GM and coaching search directly after, and now like it's only 2 coaching jobs left that's open, and we looking for a GM. It's just kind of weird. Like the timing for me wasn't really like, it was ridiculous, man.
I mean, if you look at Atlanta just not hired their GM, and they hired their head coach before. So it's like
they hired their GM, but they did hire Matt Ryan as a highly as a high executive. So
right. But yeah, I just think that it's now with this draft coming up,
exactly.
I think Bifo and KOC are going to have all hands on deck on this draft.
Yeah, because like you got to think about it from a standpoint of they just fired the GM, right? He gone. So now everybody's job right now is like, everybody got to be looked at, because there's going to be a new GM in town. If it's Brzezinski or if they hire somebody offside the streets, right? They might not want Kevin O'Connell. They might not want Brian Flores. They might not want JJ McCarthy. You get what I'm saying? So as everybody else on this roster, players and coaches, they got to be on the up and up right now and show whoever's coming in here that, hey, we can get the job done, that we can be successful because we're doing it. Like, it ain't going to be no favorites once the new GM comes in here. I can guarantee that off top.
I mean, unless it's Rob. Unless it's Rob, they put more Rob to GM because he got similarities with as far as with everybody at the staff.
But that's the thing, though. You don't know what Rob might want to do. Rob could say, Rob could have been the one that said, you know what, let's keep Kevin O'Connell for the rest of the year and see what happens. That could be Rob's move and say, let's reevaluate from there. This ain't crazy no more. This ain't Rick. This ain't crazy. A new GM might do something different. Just because, Rob has been in the building for 28 years, that doesn't mean he a Kevin O'Connell guy. That don't mean he a Brian Flores guy. He might want to bring in his own people at this point.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I feel like the Wills are going to give KOC a lot more control going forward.
I mean, as of right now, I can see that they're leaning on Kevin O'Connell for a lot of different other things, which is perfectly understandable at this point. But I think that's going to change because they on the hot seat, bro. You don't want to just dictate everything to the coach. And what if he's not going to be here next year? So let me get to the chat real quick. We got TB says Rob keeps the job because he's not a threat to KLC. Maybe. And we got Barber in the building. KLC set up Kwesi. B-Flow set up KLC. B-Flow next head coach. Yeah, a lot of backdooring. A lot of my boy Zoe's favorite word. A lot of backdooring over here. where the space is at. Jigga, what you mean where the space is at, bro? What you mean? All right, look. We got T Bell. He said only Mark Wilf is making decisions for the team. Ziggy is basically retired because yeah, exactly. I agree. That's the one I met. I met Mark in LA. You know, just said hi to him a couple of times. You know, I'm gonna put my resume in for the GM too, just in case. Hey, bro, remember me? Hey, bro, remember me? But yeah, man, like the GM situation. Okay, we got somebody else in here. Hey, man, thanks for tuning in, Taylor 357. First time seeing you, bro. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, man, hey, subscribe. Think about this. What if the Vikings don't make the playoffs or don't win a playoff game? I think KLC gets fired and Bleefo take the job. Hey, that's a possibility. I think that's been a possibility even if Kwesi didn't get fired. Like Kevin O'Connell, this is how I see it though, bro. Kevin O'Connell's seat with the team has got even hotter because now you don't have that shield with everybody blaming Kwesi. And going forward, we know all the moves is going to be done by Kevin O'Connell, Rob Brzezinski, and Brian Flores. So whatever happens at this point, it's going to be on them. And if they don't make the playoffs and get a playoff win, like, hey, and get a playoff win. Get a playoff win.
I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be some. It's gonna be some big fireworks in the next couple of weeks, couple months, because as far as like big trades, it's gonna be some big releases. Watch, it's gonna be some trades. I mean, I was right about a lot of things. I said Bleefo gonna be coming back. You was like, nah, he gone. I was like, okay. And I told you about Kwesi. I said Kwesi was like, he's not a true GM because the fact he goes by numbers, he goes by analytics. He's not a true like eye test GM to say the least. To say, I'm gonna go grab this person, and look, he's gone. I'm telling you here now on Saturday, January. What's the date? 31st.
31st.
That is going to be a big trade coming that everybody's going to be expecting to see, and it's going to be everybody be like, all right, cool. This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see going forward as far as the Vikings making big moves. You got Rob handling the financial situation because he's a true master at that. Right now, we like what over 40 million over the cap or something like that. I guarantee before when he get done with it, we're gonna be like we're gonna be like high in the numbers and stuff like that because he's gonna make some moves.
But okay, let me stop you real quick. Rob Brzezinski been with the team for 28 years. He's been a cap guy for 28 years. Let's not make it seem like now that Rob is the interim GM that the cap is going to magically get fixed. He's been doing the cap for 28 years, bro. Like,
right, I agree.
It's always been him with the cap and the way he structures contracts, stuff like that. That's nothing new. Nothing new. All right, here we go. We got somebody saying playoff win, make the NA. Hey, I ain't mad at you, McFadden. Go to the NFC title game for real. And we get a check. I gotta keep up, man. So we got Flores re-signed because he knew Kevin O'Connell was skating on ice. Exactly. I feel the same way. Davey OG. We got Dre talking to Zoe about trying to get his thing on. Dre, if you do start doing content, man, you can't be talking too crazy, bro. We got T Bill saying Vikings have to figure out the cap before any trade. Exactly. Zoe, we got Zoe talking about the Vikings did know that before they hired him, bro. They did. Hey, Dustin, the hat. Thank you, man. I appreciate the hat. Thank you. I had this for a while. 28 years is insane. Yeah, it's insane. Hey, Dustin, think about this though, man. Like Rob Brzezinski been making decisions for this team for 28 years. He worked behind Spielman for a long time. I think they both came into the organization around the same time, and that's kind of the reason why. Like, hey, I can like fuck with him. Here we got somebody else. We got McFadden. I think we are going to trade our picks for a quarterback. Is that what you leaning on, T? You think they're gonna trade their picks for a quarterback? You think that's what they're gonna do?
I've been preaching on that hill for the longest ever since me and you've been hooking up and like that. So I've been saying like either they gonna go get a big name, a couple big names as far as like Joe Burrow, uh, uh, Baker Mayfield, or like even one of your guys as far as like, they gonna bring in a quarterback to compete with JJ or at least get JJ out of there.
Zach Wilson.
Hey, it's gonna be a name. I'll tell you that now. So, and
All right,
if your boy can actually live up to the pressure, then we can see.
Zach Wilson. Hey, you know what? Hey, Barber. I've been thinking about this for a while, bro. Like, I did a video not too long about talking about how the relationship with McCarthy and Kevin O'Connell is somewhat fractured. JJ is looking at all this situation and everybody talking about him not being ready. Why didn't sign this guy? Boom, 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 whatever. Like, if JJ McCarthy is smart and he got the right people around him, I'll just say, bro, you say fuck it, go out there, hire you a quarterback coach to get your mechanics together. Just go out there and ball. That way you be prepared for anybody who come in to compete with, and you just blow them motherfuckers out the water. And you be the starter, and you let these motherfuckers know why you was drafted 10 overall. Straight up. Like, that's how you gonna do it. Hey, you know what? Hey, Taylor, Brzezinski already knows who's gonna, yeah, exactly. He's been there before. He's been there. All right. How many picks for Sam Darnold? We're not getting Big Sam back. Jigga, my boy Jigga, he said, bro, we getting Kirk back. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't. I'm not mad.
I saw some reports that Atlanta talking about cutting him. Yeah, talking about cutting him during the offseason because he's making too much money. And the Vikings can bring him back on the veteran deal as far as say what 1 or 2 years because he still got some football good left in him.
Hey, Davey, you right. The business environment, the front office bickering or whatever is spilling on to the players and the coaches. You right about that. Yeah. Yep. Hey, I wouldn't be shocked. Make them fail. Facts, T-Bell. All right, I'm just trying to catch up with our boy Taylor said, hell no on Kirk. Yeah. Hey, some people feel that way. Boy, if McCarthy athlete pans out, exactly. So what topic we was on, man? Let me get this up. Yeah, we was talking about the GM church, man. So let's just keep it moving a little bit, man. You know, everybody in the chat. You know what? Let me bring this up before you even.
I heard something before you do that. I heard something that Rick Spielman's assistant. What was his name? I can remember his name.
George Payton.
Payton, yeah, they're talking about they can bring Payton back.
No, Payton. All right, look. All right, look, man. Think about it like this. If you George Payton, why would you leave the job that you have right now?
Because it's a job that you're familiar with.
But you're already winning at the job that you got now. Why would you leave the job that you have right now where you were already in the ALC title game? You was already,
and I agree. Like I said, I agree with your logic, but at the same time, it's like.
So this is what I'm saying.
If you got familiar with the people that you used to work with, like like I said, with the Wills, the front office, and everybody that was there before, they got familiar wise. They hey, what's going on, fellas?
Hey, what's up, my Viking family? What's up, my Viking family?
Hey, look, but I'm just saying though, like T, think about it. Like you're only thinking about it from a Viking fan. You gotta take away the Viking in you and just think about it from a business standpoint and think about it from a standpoint of basically like, what do you want to do for your career? You were saying they're going to bring back George Payton. George Payton is already a GM for the Denver Broncos. He's already built that team with the help of Sean Payton, and they've already been in the AFC title game. Why would he want to come back to Minnesota and fix the mess that Kwesi left?
Them bitch banging tonight.
I'm just saying though, like just think about it from that aspect. Like you're already excelling as a GM. Your team was in the AFC championship game, and probably the only reason why y'all lost is because your quarterback broke his ankle the game before. To be honest, they could be playing in the Super Bowl. They could have beat New England because they was at home. So why would George Payton leave Denver to come to fix Minnesota's problems?
So that's where his home is.
Yeah, but he got, you know what though? They passed him over, so
he got
he's
that.
There's a. I mean, I didn't say I want him back. I just heard reports that they were talking about bringing him back in. So
he won't come back because one, they passed him over when they had the opening
multiple times,
and and two, he's already got a good deal in Denver. I mean,
right. Because I'm not gonna disagree with it. I'm just saying I just heard reports they were talking about bringing him back in and stuff like that. So
what I'm, even though you know I'm a big Viking fan, I do this content stuff. I always have to look at stuff logically and look at stuff from a perspective of the person. You
gotta, like D Wood said, you gotta look at it from a business standpoint. You gotta look at it from a logical standpoint. We all bleed purple and gold, but see, like with me, I've been a fan of the Vikings since '72, but I've been a fan of football in the same amount of time. So that allows me to look past the whole hometown thing and just look at the game in general.
Exactly.
And that's where I can see I can break down Viking things just because I've coached and played. I can break it down to where maybe the normal fan doesn't see that.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You know, that gets me. They tell me, well, you're not a Viking fan. No, I'm a fan of the game of the sport of football. The Vikings are my team.
You just got to think about it from a different standpoint.
Yeah, but I will call them out on their BS.
Yeah, it's just like the situation, you know, when we were talking about the whole Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold situation. If you take away what you know happened this past season and you just go back to that offseason, Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold did what was best for their career. And you can't get mad at Kwesi or whoever for them not signing because they wanted to go somewhere else and start because everybody knew that McCarthy was going to be the starter next season. Everybody knew that. So you really can't blame the GM for not pressuring them to sign when they wanted to go somewhere else and have a competition, especially with Daniel Jones' situation. Sam Darnold left because he got offered $100 million contract with more years on it and more stability. The Vikings wasn't going to offer him that.
Here's the biggest problem with the Viking front office. They think because you're here, they're going to offer you a hometown discount that works for them too. And if the players are smart, they're not going to do that. Some will, some won't. And they'll bet on themselves. Darnold bet on himself.
Exactly. Darnold bet on
Jones bet on himself. And another thing that both Jones and Darnold had this year were strong running games.
Hey.
But hey, D Wood, can I piggyback from last night? I thought about something.
Okay, you did. What you think about, bro? Hey, I'm just fucking with you when I'm saying you talking crazy. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Don't take it personal.
I know that part. Come on, man. We all Viking family, brother. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Dre. What's your name? T?
That's T. That's T.
Okay, what's up, man? Welcome to the fam. It ain't that many of us. We got to stick together, man. We got to get a Super Bowl, baby. Hey, but hey, check this out. We were talking about Jetters last night, the trade, right?
Yeah.
The only way I would trade that right now, you got to give me a Herschel Walker deal. Give me a Herschel Walker deal, and what you call it can go. Because I've seen that work.
You know what though?
That Herschel Walker deal gave the Cowboys 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, don't remind me.
And we still haven't really recovered from that yet.
Hey, Viking Scourger. That's what Sam Darnold got. 4 years, $155 million, right? $150 million, right?
I think it was guaranteed. Yeah, it was guaranteed. Yeah,
that's a Darnold deal. That's good for Darnold, man.
We didn't have. I don't know how much money the Vikings were willing to guarantee.
Nah, they only wanted enough for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, if that's 4 years, $150 million, guaranteed, whatever, like that, or whatever. So the Vikings probably wasn't going to offer him like 2 years with $50 million guaranteed. He got more guarantees and more longevity on a contract with Seattle. Mm-hmm. Like it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Hey, the man gambled and won, man. Just point blank.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm happy for him, man. Like straight up, I'm happy for him, man, because it's like, and I'm glad we're talking about Sam Darnold because it's like, if you think about what happened with Sam Darnold in a trajectory or whatever, right? We can't make that same mistake that the Jets made or the Carolina Panthers made because we got a young quarterback that we need to develop right now also. And we need to put all our chips on JJ McCarthy and help him out to be a good quarterback in this league. And that's what happens with this league. You see Baker Mayfield going to his fourth team and succeeding. Sam Darnold, his fourth team and succeeding. You feel me? Like, we got to be a little bit patient, man.
You know what, though? Let's all come to the agreement, though. The Jets are a terrible football organization.
They are.
They just I don't think I've ever seen an organization as inept as the Jets are. They can't develop anybody, anything, anyhow, nothing. And they had a Wilson, didn't they?
Yeah.
They had a Zach Wilson.
They had Zach Wilson. They had Sam Darnold.
Zach Wilson was their starter.
Who what's his name again? Tony, say his name again.
Who? Wilson?
Zach Wilson, right? I was just fucking with Zoe because he know I'm a Zach Wilson guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had Zach Wilson.
I keep bringing him up.
Yeah. D Woods keeps bringing up the MILF Hunter for some reason. I don't know why, but
I don't know.
He's perfect for this team, man. All right, so
he's not a bad quarterback, but I don't think he takes his job seriously. But either way, with the Jets,
he's a college quarterback. He's a college quarterback. He's not an NFL quarterback.
Well, and here's the thing with an NFL quarterback. With a lot of them college guys, you got to take the time to put the work in there and work with them. You got a lot of coaches that don't do that nowadays.
Yeah, but it's been
matter of fact, we got one that's coaching the team right now that don't work with his quarterbacks.
His young quarterbacks.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're brought in to bring success to the team, and you're brought in to make a college quarterback an NFL quarterback.
No, bro, we lit.
You got to do that, and KOC will not do it. Probably because KOC can't do it.
What up, Shaq? Everybody, this is my boy Shaq right here from the Let's Go podcast. That's T. I think you know OG Tony, Zoe. Everybody knows Zoe, and that's
yeah. How y'all doing?
What's up, Shaq?
What up, homie? What's the name of your show? I'm gonna log you in, man, and we kick the facts, man. We're gonna kick the facts.
Hey, so go ahead and say something real quick. I gotta order some Chipotle. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll go ahead, man. Talk about that GM search. I'll be right back.
Hey, I heard I was listening to Vocal Vike, man. He said them made hires already.
Oh yeah, we gotta get to that. So
you're on mute.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you're on mute, brother. We can't hear you.
And you got I can't hear Zoe.
Can't hear you,
but
Zoe.
y'all didn't never answer the question though, man. On the GM stuff. What would you give up Jettas for? What would you give up Jettas for? We talked about that last night. I said, give me a Herschel Walker deal. I let him go.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up Jettas.
He ain't going nowhere.
One, he's right now. He's a face of your franchise right now.
Okay, but
he puts
explain to the younger folks what we gave up to get Herschel Walker, and then they might be able to decide.
You want to see me start crying on air, man? Come on now. You want me to repeat the Herschel Walker thing?
Hey, man. We had a
real man cry.
We had a real one now.
You want to see a grown man cry?
I hate Herschel Walker and the Georgia Bulldogs because of this.
Hey, y'all hear me?
I can hear you now, Zoe. Barely, but I can hear you.
Good.
Barely.
But man, you old enough that we know what the Herschel Walker effect did to the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, we still paying for it. We paid for that damn thing up until 10 years.
We gave up like 10 picks and 10 picks and money.
Yep.
To a player that didn't want to play for us.
Yeah, and then it fell apart and Mike Lynn left the team.
Yeah, for 1 yard. For 1 yard, we didn't make to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And like I said, would you
let
take
me ask y'all this
picks?
though? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Zoe? What's up?
Hey, who you think, like why y'all think we hired that new assistant head coach?
Yeah, that's weird, bro. That's weird to me because
Which one?
Frank Smith.
Frank Smith
From Miami?
The one from Miami. The one from Miami, yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. They gave him the assistant head coach tag?
Yeah.
And we had no Brian Flores announcement yet to see if he got it.
They gave him
He the
they gave him the head coach and then running back. They got the offensive line coach from Miami also.
The run game coordinator.
Yeah, I get that though, right? But what is Brian Flores?
Time out.
I would have thought Flores would have got the assistant head coach also.
So Smith gets the assistant head coach and running game specialist, and we don't run the damn ball.
Maybe.
That's how you know he was being fired by week 6, dog.
Hey, Tony. I'm just when I read it, I was confused. And the reason why I was confused, outside of the situation of the run game coordinator situation like that, Brian Flores signed that new DC deal a week ago. And we haven't had a press conference to see if he got elevated to any kind of assistant coach or something like that, especially with Mike Pitton, being pushed out. I don't know personally if you can have multiple assistant head coaches, but if you do, you're going to have 2 assistant head coaches on the squad. Like, what are you doing as the head coach then, Kevin?
How the hell do you bring a guy in from another damn team and give him the AC title when you went through hell and high water to bring back your defensive coordinator who deserves the AC title?
But look, though, it deeper than that because I read up on it. He also is the run game coordinator, going to help with the run game, but he also going to help on offense. But he coming from a totally different offense.
Okay, Zoe, when you say he's going to help on offense, is he going to call the plays?
No, I'm saying when I read up, but he's coming from a different offense from KOC though.
Yeah, and guess what? KOC is going to he's going to be a fucking asshole to him too.
Unless he might be the replacement.
Wait, let's say this though.
You know what, Zoe? You might be right on that whole middle of the season firing.
Unless Zoe, think about this though, Zoe. Remember we had that live. Zoe, I'm talking to Zoe. Zoe, remember we had that live where I said that it's a great possibility that Brian Flores comes back, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And Kevin O'Connell is going to have to restructure his whole offensive side of the ball, which in turn means if he gets fired, it's a whole new offensive coaching scheme anyway. And if you brought in this guy to be the assistant head coach and run the offense, be run game coordinator, and he was already getting job interviews for an OC, he might be the de facto OC on the coaching staff now. And really, it asks the question, what is Wes Phillips actually doing now?
He's still getting coffee and donuts for the Monday meetings, but
I just say it's a weird look.
Yeah.
You know what though, guys? Now that you bring it up, they also hired Ryan Nielsen on the defensive side of the ball.
Right.
Nielsen is also a DC.
Yeah, they could be prepping for the whole out of Kevin O'Connell and already have the guys on staff and just promote everybody and everybody goes up.
So now here's my question. You see all these moving parts that they're doing right now. Is Kevin O'Connell really that stupid that he don't see this shit?
No, this is Rob doing it. This is Rob doing it.
Yes, he is.
But if you're Kevin O'Connell, can you not see that they are looking at moving on from your ass? Are you that stupid?
Yeah, think like this. If you're stupid enough to run a play action pass to the short side of the field with a practice squad quarterback and a tight end sneak, you are stupid enough to not see this coming. He is that stubborn, man. He is that stubborn, dog.
Dre, think about it like this, though, right? If him and Kwesi had a falling out and that led to Kwesi being ultimately fired because they didn't see eye to eye or whatever, then Rob steps in. They didn't just call these guys up last night. They already had these guys on the phone after they made a decision. I can believe that Rob told O'Connell, you on the hot seat, we're gonna make changes to this coaching staff. Whatever happens going forward is what it's gonna be.
But
Kevin O'Connell can't do nothing about it.
But have y'all thought about this? Maybe the dude we just hired might take over play calling.
Okay, and now for that, okay, I'm gonna put it out there again. If he does take over play calling, that means KOC's got one foot out the door.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm telling you,
he's got one foot out the door.
What you think about this whole situation, T? What you think, man? You quiet over there, man. What you think, man? You over there playing with the dog, man? What you think?
Nah, she just always. But I agree with you guys. It's going to be a big setup. I mean, right now, Wills are giving him full control to do what he needs to do, and they're just going to see. If things don't pan out, then be like, all right, we in place, and they're going to pull the trigger midway through the season and say, all right, KOC is gone, Flores is going to be the new head coach, call paying, we're going to start running the ball and all this other stuff. So it's like, it's going to be a matter of time for it. They pull the trigger.
Here's the thing, though. We've seen this before.
Can I ask you a big question?
Go for it.
How long? I'm going to ask out the whole panel. How short is his leash for the season coming up?
I give him week 10. I've been saying that.
It depends on
O'Connell. It's a short leash.
I give him week 6. He's gone.
It depends on the bye week.
That's even if he have a good run.
I'm going with the bye week.
If the bye week is like week 7, and he like 1-5, he gone. If the bye week is like week 6 and he like 1-5, he gone. Depending on the bye week.
So how y'all think he feeling about that new coach they just hired though?
Salty.
He's salty, yeah. He is.
How you feeling? So he said, "Damn, I backdoored the wrong person. They just backdoored me."
He's looking over his shoulder. He's looking over his shoulder.
KOC trying to save his ass. That's what it looked like, man.
Hey, he backdoored Kwesi just to get backdoored the next day.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think Rob put in his finger, Jack. I think this all Brzezinski doing this shit.
So, question: who is down at the Senior Bowl right now?
I think B-Flow's down there and a couple of assistant coaches. That's who's down there.
He might still be down there.
Or yeah, Kwesi might still be down there.
You know what though? The trip is why not?
I heard it's off the chain down in Mobile too.
Hey,
I mean,
right?
The trip is paid for. He might as well take advantage of it.
Hey, you have a conversation with all the other 32 teams. It's like, yeah, I'm the GM of Minnesota Vikings. Everybody look at that phone and see you fired. Man, give me your motherfucking badge back.
Man, that got to be a sick, embarrassing feeling, man. God damn.
It's embarrassing.
Everything about it was just everything from the timing to why, and then now, like I said, the Vikings got a master PR team because they threw Kwesi under the bus ASAP as soon as it came out.
Hey, I really think the Wills went and had a dinner with Brian Flores. I really think that.
Maybe.
And they putting this stuff together. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you don't want. Boom. If it don't look like this by this certain amount of time, they're gonna pull the trigger. Because I really think in my heart they starting to feel our pain. I think our word is getting out, man, through social media.
They don't feel nothing unless it hits them in their pocketbooks. They ain't feeling no pain.
Okay.
They ain't feeling no pain because guess what? As long as they're in the black, they're fine. When they start getting in the red, then they'll start feeling our pain.
You want to know how I think they feeling our pain, brother? Because they making abrupt changes.
They're making abrupt changes to save face, but they're not. The timing and everything makes no sense at all. It's knee-jerk reactions.
All these decisions.
But hey, at least we getting that. At least we getting that from a Viking fan.
I think all these decisions was already made. Like I said earlier, man. Like they didn't just call these guys today. They had already conversations with them of what they wanted to do. They just wanted to let that news drop with Kwesi being fired yesterday, and then come back today and do all these coaching hires and shake-ups and shit like that to kind of like distract you from the fact that they don't have a general manager. They've been working on this shit, man. They've been doing this shit, man.
Here's what I have noticed, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this too. They're putting in a lot of stuff to cover up the real problem which is the guy with the 3 initials. That's the head coach.
B Flow.
I like that comment. I like that comment, dude. I like that comment they just dropped. They embarrassed with Sam Darnold.
That shit is embarrassing.
They should be.
Hey, though, Tony, think about it like this, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the whole B-Flow situation, B.O. is he's on the Belichick tree, right? Them Belichick boys in the Super Bowl right now.
Verbal and
Did you? By the way, did you see how many ex-Vikings are in the Super Bowl?
Darian Lowe, Stephon Diggs, Garrett
Bradbury, Tyrese Tonga,
right? Tyrese Tonga, Sam Darnold. It's like that shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, and they were
damn near half of offense or defense.
Hey, but Darian Lowe was the one I was telling y'all about that they traded after they drafted him. They traded him in the same offseason they drafted. They drafted him in April or whatever. They traded him in training camp, and he started all those games over there for New England. And next year, only reason why he ain't playing now is because they drafted Will Campbell this year, and he basically the swing tackle. But then you got Bradbury over there that's starting. Like, that shit's all bad, man. You got
this shit though, dude.
All bad.
Don't forget last year, Lewis Seen got a Super Bowl ring for sitting on his ass doing nothing.
Hey, for real.
He got a Super Bowl ring.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he kind of deserved it though. He broke his leg in England.
No.
He kind of deserved that.
It's Mekhi Blackman though, right?
Yeah.
They decided not to re-sign Cam Bynum, which was a mistake. Let's just all say that right now, which is a mistake.
Yeah. Major mistake. Major.
Cam goes over there, and then they trade Blackman over there too. Dude, you got a lot of players that's playing good elsewhere. Like you can't have that, bro. Like your players got to leave your team and suck somewhere else. Like
the Vikings are now a development team for the rest of the NFL.
They're the Raiders now, bro. They're the Raiders.
Yep. They are.
They're the Raiders now, man. You get drafted to the Raiders. You don't sign a new contract. You just stay there for 4-5 years. You go somewhere else, be a Super Bowl contender. That's what the Vikings look like now, man.
So are the Raiders waiting for Kubiak?
Yeah, that's it. That's his job to lose. They want Kubiak.
I read he said he goes back to Seattle.
Hell, nobody want that Raider job, bro.
Nobody wants the Raider job. Nobody wants the Cardinal job.
They're the last 2 jobs available.
I'll take the Cardinals job over the Raiders job.
I wouldn't take the Cardinals job.
I'm not going to Arizona.
They don't celebrate Martin Luther King.
They don't celebrate Martin Luther King Day. Hell no.
Well, I'll trade the first pick. I'll trade their first pick to the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm cool on Arizona, man. They don't do that.
Has anybody? I mean, them jobs must be pretty bad because even B-Flow said, "Hell no, I'll go back to Minnesota."
Yeah, he didn't even interview last year for that.
Yeah, so I mean,
you know why he going back to Minnesota? Because they don't put a plan together to get his ass out of here.
They put a plan together.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy Taylor said he'll take the Raider job. Yeah, I would too. They paying money over there for that shit. I'll take it.
I couldn't take the Raider job. One, I'd be in Vegas. I'd be in too much trouble.
And that's a shout out to Al Davis. That's a shout out to Al Davis. That's one thing he always do.
Jackson, hey, my boy said Darnold was the best quarterback ever played for Minnesota since '95. Tony, this is your expertise. You agree with that?
Hell no.
Is this fool serious?
Hell no.
Man, come on, man.
Is he serious?
Hey, I can't say that. He only played 1 season with us, man. He
I'll
can't
take Brad Favre over him.
Brad Favre.
Brett Favre's 1 year was better than Darnold.
That's one season I'll take Randall Cunningham.
God.
He in 1 year too. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hey,
Jeff George was 1 year.
It might be top 5. Shit.
Now Jeff George was a half a year though.
Top 5.
Yeah, George was a half a year.
Top 5 1 year wonders. I say that.
Yeah, I say that too.
I wouldn't say he the overall.
But wait a minute. Hold on. I got a question for all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Has quarterback last more than 1 year with the team?
What do you mean? Has one lasted more than 1 year?
Yeah, because it seems like all the good quarterbacks we had only had 1 year.
No, Brett Favre came back twice.
He had 2
I
years.
mean, like, well, other than
Cunningham came back twice.
Cunningham
Yeah,
he's been more than once.
Warren
Right.
Moon was here for 3.
For 3. Case Keenum was here for 1.
Keenum was 1.
Dante Culpepper was probably the last sustained quarterback we had.
Culpepper was what, 5 years?
Yeah, because
Till he backstabbed.
So
around and got his leg broke.
So Culpepper was the only quarterback we had on a consistent basis for more than 2 years.
No,
Yeah.
Teddy,
He was the only one.
Teddy,
You had Christian Ponder for a couple of years.
Ponder for 2 years. Teddy for 3.
We had Kirk.
We had
Kirk about what, 5 years?
5 years. Yeah, Kirk would have
5 years too long, and I don't count him.
I think 5, yeah.
I don't even want to put him in. Oh my God.
They about to get mad now. Why you bring up Kirk, man?
But it goes all the way back to I was a kid. The last sustained quarterback that we had at least 10 years was Tommy Frazier.
I ain't never seen no 10-year quarterback.
The only one we've ever drafted that lasted a long time recently was.
I ain't never seen that.
I would say Kirk too. Kirk was here for 5 years. 6 years. 6 years basically, and he was only here 1. But it's been Kirk. That's it. Everybody else.
I can't believe dude said this. Culpepper was the best quarterback we really had. Culpepper was a fat, sorry.
No, I like Culpepper.
I like Culpepper.
Man, Culpepper overrated, man. Come on,
Why are you tripping on Culpepper?
Man, that man come out of Florida. That man come out of SEC country. Steve Spurrier didn't want you. Bobby Bowden didn't want you. And you went to Central Florida.
Hey, he looked pretty good when he got in the NFL.
Good when he got here.
You had Randy Moss. Soon he backdoor Randy Moss. What happened to you? Your leg got broke.
He didn't backdoor Randy Moss. The Wilfs, not the Wilfs. Red McCombs traded him before he sold the team.
Yeah. Dante Culpepper went up there and backstabbed him.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, because he pulled his pants down and did the moon thing in the playoffs.
Oh, brother, you tripping. You tripping.
Oh, you tripping. When he did that right there, when he did that moon thing,
What Culpepper got to do with that, though?
Culpepper got the big head when he threw them 40 touchdowns and stuff like that. He got the big head.
He didn't backdoor Randy Moss.
I'm confused.
Hey, we can agree to disagree. We can disagree. I think he did.
You testing my you are testing my sobriety right now, goddamn it. I'm going there to need a drink with this.
Hey, I'm gonna bring Culpepper on.
He turned around and broke his leg in the middle of the year. Because God don't like ugly.
We don't know about that one.
Yeah, I never heard that before.
You're over with that one, Dre.
Well, hey, and I take it. I take that one. I look Culpepper dead in his eye. You backstab Randy Moss. That's why your career ended short.
I'll bring that up next time I talk to him.
Yeah, me too.
Backstab Randy Moss.
And ask him this: why your big ass didn't go to an SEC school, or why you go to Central Florida?
You mad because the school he went to?
No, that let me know he wasn't cut like that. Man, don't you know that man lead the league in fumbles for a quarterback?
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
Okay, then. I say no more. I say no more. You down there 300 pounds and fumbling the ball.
So with the coaching changes though, right? Do y'all think that it's going to be more of a heavy run game now? The first thing I thought when I heard that they got old boy from Miami, shit, 3rd round pick for A-Chain. Straight up. Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, for that to happen, KLC's got to change his philosophy.
Yeah.
He's still calling the shots right now.
Well, he fooled me when he got Jordan Mason.
That was Kwesi. Kwesi got Jordan Mason.
Kwesi got Jordan Mason.
Yeah, but he said KLC said he was going to start running the ball.
KLC says one thing and does a complete opposite. That's what nobody understands.
That's why I say even if we get A-Chain or draft a running back, he's not going to use.
Go ahead, Shaq. What you got to say, man?
I was gonna say I don't think he's gonna run the ball more. I think this hire is gonna basically help him figure out how to scheme a run game with the offense he wants to run. Because we ran the ball a lot. It's just KOC don't know when to run the ball. It's like he do it just to say he reached a certain milestones of runs per game.
It's like he gets that stat, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Yep, start throwing the ball."
I'm gonna tell y'all though where the Vikings fucked up at though. Why the fuck did they promote Kevin Carter?
Yeah,
because he's already with the team, and he ain't gonna ruffle feathers.
But I heard
they say they don't like him.
Yeah, they don't like him. They say he a sucker. He a hard ass for no reason.
That's because the players are soft.
It ain't that no.
What's his name?
I don't like B-Flow either.
The fucking
that's because B-Flow getting their ass.
That's true.
He was an O-line coach or some shit.
Yeah, I heard Tyler Lewin doesn't like him.
Yeah.
No.
Tyler Lewin also took a cheap shot at Josh Norman one game, so I ain't even gonna give Tyler Lewin any thought. But a lot of players don't like him. They don't like those old school type of coaches that basically will get in their ass.
It ain't that though. It just when he was on the team for all the years, you were part of the problem with the O-line, bro.
Exactly. You part of the problem, man.
So why the fuck you get promoted?
Because look who promoted him.
I didn't get that one.
KLC.
I'm saying I don't get that one though.
Well, here's the thing. If you think about it, right now KLC's got a few coaches that are probably looking to stab his ass in the back.
That's what I told you, man.
He ain't got too many allies right now, so he needs to keep one of them.
I told you, the wheels had dealing with B-Flow, and the plan is in effect.
So with my man, with the Frank Smith hire, and y'all seen the next couple of days that West Phillips might get fired?
Yeah.
I mean, the poor guy. Here's the thing, though. You're going to fire somebody for all he does is get coffee and donuts for the meeting on Monday. He ain't called a play. He did nothing. Huh?
That shit's important. I need my donuts.
But look, Sean Payton fired his OC after the game.
So did.
Did it?
Like he was his fault.
Yeah, but he's going to get the blame, but he doesn't call the plays. The one that calls the plays.
He should have sent Sean Payton a bunch of plays instead of a bunch of pass plays.
Sean Payton calls the plays too.
So I don't know why the OC was fired. Why the fuck that do?
I don't know.
The fuck?
And he just was like, somebody got to go. You get out of here, man.
Well, somebody's got to be. You know what? Somebody's got to be the scapegoat. When shit goes wrong, you got to blame somebody.
But my thing to be like, how do that make sense though?
It don't.
It doesn't.
It could be since they offer.
When shit started rolling, that shit always rolled down here.
I have no use for you.
It doesn't make sense, but
true.
We ain't running. I mean, we're just fans. We ain't running the team.
I'm telling
you,
the
insiders know. I don't know what it is, and I haven't heard.
It's hopefully be interesting, man. It's about to get. We about to see a lot of weird stuff go down.
Here's the thing, though. This front office always says they like to avoid drama, but they create the drama when they do shit like this.
Man, I don't understand that for the life of me, man.
Well, now here's the thing. Now here's the funny part. Up here in the Twin Cities, the big news yesterday would have been the firing that the Twins did for Derek Falvey, their GM. That was going to be the big news.
Nope. Vikings.
And then the next thing you know, like a half an hour later, Kwesi gets fired, and now they done forgot who the fuck Derek Falvey was. We've been talking about Kwesi for the last 24 hours.
For real.
But do y'all think it's possible for real that Kwesi might have just quit? For real though, cause you fired Kwesi.
No, because he was down there Mobile scouting.
Huh?
He was down there scouting.
He was down there Mobile scouting. Yeah, he was down there Mobile scouting. He was doing his job.
Yeah.
He ain't just gonna quit because they sent him down there.
I'm saying when they had the meeting, when they got to pointing the fingers, he like half of the shit I ain't even do. Fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
Well, no, because if they had the meeting, they were pointing at the empty chair, which would have been where Kwesi was, and it says who should go. They're all pointing at the empty chair, so then they got to call. They got to call Mobile and say Kwesi, you're fired.
You wouldn't have to do.
Yep.
Hey, and they had a group chat with everybody in it, but then they created another group chat and then had Kwesi. So
no, but the only reason I say that though, because like you fired Kwesi, but you keep Grissom, then you keep the coach that he hired, and Grissom help him with the draft and other shit, but you keep him.
Because and by the way, Chad Myers, Sperano wasn't a good offensive line coach.
Grissom gonna be gone too, man.
He wasn't a good Sperano, Tony Sperano. He wasn't a good old line coach.
He died though, didn't he?
Yeah, he died.
He didn't get a chance.
I liked him though. I thought he was gonna be good.
No, you know what Sperano's big claim to fame was? I know this is history, Zoe, and you hate it, but just listen. They're responsible for the whole fight between Norv and Zimmer.
Yeah.
Because of Sam Bradford.
I'm gonna tell y'all what though, bro. I'm gonna be real. That Frank Smith, that's a big motherfucker. He might go in KOC shit if shit don't go right. Hey, I'm being for real. I'm like, listen, if KOC pulled that five plays in a row pass, dude might be on the sideline like,
hey, he gonna have to get in line because Flores gonna be there first.
No, Flores gonna be looking like, yeah, keep this shit up. I am gonna have that gig.
Flores gonna be there first.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead, Dre.
All right. Just go back in hindsight. If KOC turned the offense this past season into a run-first based offense, will we be having this conversation or in this situation now?
No,
because it all depends on wins.
But that's not his offense, though.
No, we will be in the playoff.
All right, that's what I'm saying. He can't change he can't adjust in the depth. But I'm just saying, hindsight, what if?
No.
Yeah, I would say a run game would have hide a lot of our passing issues that we had last year because we're in the pass-heavy offense and we had a rookie quarterback who didn't really get that many snaps in college coming into our pass-heavy offense on top of hiring Wentz right before the season. So a run game would have hit all that.
Okay, so I'm going to put this out there.
You got to go outside.
All right. Were we not told when they hired KLC that he was an offensive genius and a quarterback guru?
That's what they told us.
Okay. You mean to tell me he can't groom J.J. McCarthy to be an NFL quarterback?
He didn't try.
That's going to take time.
He didn't try.
No, he set him up to fail.
And I believe Zoe when he say that too.
He set him up to fail.
How
do you keep in that Atlanta game especially? How do you not make blocking adjustments to where you get max protection?
You know what? I thought about this from the Atlanta game, right? The Atlanta game was the game that was the week where McCarthy had his child, right? His firstborn child, right? Me as a coach and just know how, I mean, it is, with kids, your wife pregnant, about to have that baby, whatever. Kevin O'Connell did the right thing and removed McCarthy from that whole week. Like you already had Wentz or whatever. You shouldn't just remove him that whole week. And hey, you ain't gonna get no practice time, man. You only 22 years old. I'm gonna just go with Wentz this week. You be back next week. Like that's something he as at man to man, Kevin O'Connell shouldn't have just did. But I think what Kevin O'Connell made the biggest mistake is he keeps talking about that shit with shots at McCarthy. Like, yeah, he missed a lot of practice this week because he had to have a baby. Like that's fucked up, bro.
He's throwing him under the bus.
Yeah, like if you knew he was gonna miss practice because he was having a child, you as the head coach shouldn't have just been like, yo, bro, go away.
Then, okay, you know what, D Woods, by telling us that, anybody with the right train of thought should tell you right there, he ain't got that quarterback.
Nah.
He's not with that quarterback.
Nah. Hey, Tony, you know what? When I heard Kevin O'Connell say that reminded me of Brad Childress with Troy Williamson. When Troy Williamson left the team to go bury his grandma, and then he came back and got fined, and all the veteran players had to get in, Brad Childress' office like, yo, bro, you got to rescind that fine. He had to leave, and Pritchard still didn't want to do it. Like, you don't treat players like that, bro. That's why McCarthy don't fuck with Kevin O'Connell like that. Because you keep saying every press conference when they talk about McCarthy, yeah, he missed practice in week 2 because he had a baby. Like, bro, what else was he gonna do? Like what else was he gonna do?
I go back to when Case Keenum was quarterback, every week at the presser, Zimmer was like, "Yeah, he's got a horseshoe somewhere in his body, which is why he's so lucky."
Horseshoe around his neck,
and I'm like, dude, the only reason you're winning is because not only that defense, but Case Keenum is actually helping you out, and you're throwing him under the bus.
Yep, that's that fracture. That's that fracture relationship, man.
I don't know. This shit just weird, and the shit ain't gonna end good.
It's gonna be.
This shit ain't
But
gonna
I said,
good.
No, it ain't about that though.
This should be all on Hard Knocks right now. If they were smart.
But like I said, it gives a lot of content to you guys, the podcast creators. It gives you tons of talking points.
All this should be on Hard Knocks, man, for real.
They said they up for Hard Knocks too.
Yeah, because they didn't have a bad.
I hope so.
I hope
nobody who the hell want to watch all that dysfunction?
I don't.
I don't.
I'm gonna be glued to the TV. you too? Yeah, I want to watch it. I watched the Kirk Cousins documentary and JJ documentary, the quarterback and receivers. I watched it again.
Okay, D Woods, that just says you don't have a life.
Yeah, I ain't watching no documentary.
Documentary. Come on now.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
I ain't watching shit about Kirk Cousins.
Man, y'all.
Oh, okay, D Woods. If you watching a documentary on Kirk, you need to go out, touch some grass, go out, smell the air. It's fine. Get out.
Damn. Fuck
That's
that.
when we beat the Falcons' ass when they had Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, it was good, man. It was a good season, man. It was a good one, man.
Man, fuck Kirk Cousins.
You ain't seen that?
No.
I agree with Zoe.
Seen that? The quarterback.
You're gonna be saying that when he back on the team.
I'm the only one here that watched the quarterback.
Who coming back?
I got a life, D Woods. I ain't watching it.
I ain't watching that.
Kirk.
Y'all crazy, man. Let my boy Kirk live, man. He all right. Kirk, Zach Wilson, Vikings, baby.
Kirk gonna be back on the team.
Y'all expectations be so low. Give me Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, both of you can shut the fuck up right now.
I'll take him over Kirk Cousins.
Taylor said he wide open.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins back on the team. I'm telling y'all, he gonna be back.
Hey,
man, don't kill me with that, man.
Okay, so question. Okay, if Atlanta lets Kirk go, is Penix ready to go?
No. That's why I understand why people saying they let him go.
Penix is in rehab.
He's going to be out till like what, November?
Because it's the money.
It's the money.
They don't have a quarterback.
It's money. He's making too much money.
He ain't making shit but 20.
They can go find him. They
Yeah, but he sat on that bench last year.
They ain't got no money.
They got some money. They ain't paying nobody yet.
Yeah, he was getting way pay more.
What about Deshaun Watson?
Well, now here's another thing too. Who wants to go to Atlanta with Kevin Stefanski?
And the thing with Michael Penix, though, like he done had multiple knee surgeries on both his legs.
He had about 10 surgeries.
He might not be the same after this, man. This is like the fourth one.
He might retire.
He might not come back.
I know for sure the third. I know for sure the third. He showed
right?
And
he had that shoulder injury too.
Yeah, that's the third. That's the third.
Yeah, that's not looking good for Penix, man.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what, as Viking fans.
What up, Too Evil? What up, man?
Too Evil. As Viking fans, we got to look at this now. We're going to probably have to rebuild that whole offensive line.
Right.
There's no guarantee Darisaw's coming back.
What do you mean?
There's been talk that he's going to retire.
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah.
No,
I hear that, bro.
No.
I've heard it from a couple of people.
I ain't never heard that.
I ain't heard that.
Man, what? It ain't
the multiple knee injuries and the groin injury. He came back too soon for that knee injury.
Yeah, I knew that.
And it's still giving him problems. There is a possibility he could retire.
We need to get rid of O'Neal, big ass.
Nah, O'Neal straight, man.
O'Neal ain't shit. Get rid
of him. What O'Neal were you watching last year, D Woods?
He the vet on the team.
No.
Okay. Tell me. Okay, did you watch him? You watched him last year, right, D Woods?
I did.
Okay, did you watch him look like a human turnstile?
That was Kevin O'Connell off.
No, did you watch number 75's big ass on the outside look like a human turnstile?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you see Ed Ingram this year? Did you see Bradbury this year? Everybody look good when they leave Kevin O'Connell offense. I ain't mad at Brian O'Neill, man. He just had a bad year, man.
It ain't that he can pay too much.
He's getting paid too much, and he's older.
They're gonna restructure him, man. He's gonna be back.
I'd rather go younger.
I mean,
we're gonna bring
still
this old line back.
I would still draft a tackle.
What about Deshaun Watson?
As long as he don't bring back Skol, I'm happy. They can get Skol can get the hell out of here.
I like that one. One, man. Deshaun Watson.
Bro, you know how much he getting paid?
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, we talked about that one. He can't go nowhere, bro.
He can't go nowhere.
He locked in forever.
Yeah,
he can't go nowhere. He's stuck.
He's living the best life. He's living the best life.
Right now, it's gonna be like an 85 mil cap hit. What the hell? 85 mil cap hit if he get cut.
But shit, Russell Wilson shit was something like that.
What you talking about? Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
I think too.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You want to win, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't winning shit with Deshaun. You
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, he ain't the same quarterback he was when he was in
Dylan, it's real talk. There is that possibility.
Come on, man.
I mean, he's had how many injuries has Darisaw had since we've drafted him?
I don't know.
4.
You know,
he had the groin injury when he was drafted.
Where
that
he
kept
from?
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Who? Darisaw?
Yeah.
Darisaw.
Oh shit!
Darisaw played at Pittsburgh, did he?
No, O'Neal played at Pittsburgh.
O'Neal Pittsburgh.
O'Neal went to Pittsburgh.
O'Neal went to Pitt. Yeah.
I thought Darisaw went to Pittsburgh too.
I thought he went to Ohio State.
Jackson's Ohio State.
Jackson is Ohio State.
Yeah.
And what is Darisaw? I could have sworn he went to Pittsburgh.
Darisaw's Virginia Tech. Jackson is Ohio State. I don't know who our center's going to be.
Ryan Kelly is Alabama, right?
Yeah, he's Bama.
Yeah, I should have known. For real, I should have.
I say bring in Tyrod Taylor, man. I really think Tyrod Taylor can beat out JJ McCarthy for real.
I don't know Tyrod Taylor.
Huh?
Tyrod.
It don't really take that much. It really don't take that much to beat out JJ McCarthy right now.
Yeah, you right about
that. I'd rather just build JJ up at this point.
Yeah, me too.
I would too.
That's the best case
We're
scenario.
trying to force it right now.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, homie. But look, if you want to build JJ up, it's only one thing to do. We got to get KOC out of there. Because it sounds like KOC don't want JJ.
You ain't lying.
He has made that. He has said that. In not so many words, he has said that it's he wants to move on. He wants a veteran quarterback in here. That tells you everything you need to know.
Jigga said
he lied to us then.
Who said Darisaw retiring?
I said he might retire.
They coming at you in the comments.
I wish the fuck they would. I wish the fuck they would.
Man, they blasting too, boy. They blasting.
Motherfuckers don't know who you fucking with. Bring it, motherfuckers. Step up.
They on your head, man.
They said, "Come on, man."
They on your head. Hey, here go another one. Look. They on your head, man.
Yeah, he wasn't the same draft as Sewell.
Oh man.
No, wasn't he?
Yeah,
was he?
Sewell was the next year.
Okay.
No.
He was drafted Vera Tucker and Rashawn Slater.
Yeah.
He's in the draft with Rashawn Slater.
Hey, if I was drafting offensive lineman, I'm getting mine from the School of Wisconsin.
Why?
Because they specialize in they keep a NFL size offensive line.
Yeah, they big, dumb, and slow. The Gophers was whooping their ass, and the Gophers ain't even that good.
That's in the new NIL era. But
we was whooping their ass before the NIL era.
Well,
no.
From 10 years
Man,
ago.
you know them boys pound that ball. Come on, since goddamn Ron Dane and Monty
Dane was 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
Like that. Do not take credit from them boys like that. Then you stay in Big Ten country, man.
Exactly. Wisconsin is not the same Wisconsin, brother.
Well, they still got the Wisconsin body. We need bodies, big bodies.
I think we
okay. I can tell your ass from up here. You ain't seen no Wisconsin motherfuckers, have you?
Yeah. Who was the last Wisconsin lineman? Who's the last?
That was all pro.
That was all pro. Who was that?
It wasn't Joe Thomas. It was
Wisconsin got good tight ends, don't they?
Nah, that's
No, they known for offensive line.
Iowa's got the tight end.
That's Iowa.
Hey, Zoe, do Michigan got the quarterbacks?
We had to fucking go. We had to fucking go. The best quarterback y'all ever seen.
And we'll say this: so Michigan got better quarterbacks than Ohio State.
Yeah, we can say that.
CJ Stroud kind of broke the mold, but then he had those moments where he looked like he had
Bryce Young and what's the other one? The one that played for the Jets last year.
Justin Fields,
Ohio State guys. They got Ohio State got
Justin
the good
Fields.
Right? Ohio State receivers are good.
Yeah. That's where Olave's from, isn't he? He went to Ohio State.
I think the best one is San Antonio Holmes. I liked him.
He went to Ohio State.
Where'd he go?
San Antonio Holmes.
He went to Miami.
He's Miami, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, Santana. That's Santana Moss.
Oh,
it's the Norris.
Oh my gosh. San Antonio Holmes, man, the one that played for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the one that caught that touchdown.
Yeah, he was there with Troy Smith in there. Troy Smith, what's the little fans dude, Glenn or something his name was?
Ted Ginn Jr.
I think all them were together.
He played like 10 years, like 10, 12 years, man, as a kick return guy for a long time.
Yeah, could never catch a ball.
He can take a punt, though. That's all he could do. For real.
But
I'm still waiting on somebody to say where the Wisconsin guy at, man. And no all-pro Wisconsin guys?
I can't think of him.
I can't think of none of
right off the top of my head. I can't think of him.
God damn, he getting on. Boy, my dog getting on my damn nerves. It's cold in the hell out there now.
It's still snowing up there in Twin Cities, Tony?
No,
it's sunny, like 25 degrees.
Oh, okay.
It's froze. The streets done got froze. I'm gonna try to make it to the mall and get my memorabilia and all that stuff. But goddamn, I ain't finna play.
Well, look like
motherfucker here.
Hey, you know.
Shoot, y'all out there on the West Coast enjoying that good weather over there.
Yeah, 78 degrees, man. We good right
so.
Yeah, we don't want to hear D Woods.
Ain't California breaking off?
I'm saying about my city breaking off, man. California breaking off, man. It's fine.
That's what I heard.
You just want us to break off because you got snow over there and shit. This is
I'm just saying.
They've been saying that part of California is supposed to break off for like 30 years now.
30 years, man.
Yeah.
He said it's snowing. Okay, I wouldn't know. We had a good 68 right now. I wouldn't know what the snow looked like, man. It's sunny outside, man. I don't even know why I got it wrong. It's good.
NC's getting more snow than we are. That's the funny part.
Be good. So with Chris, what's his name? Keith Carter.
It's cold, man.
With the defensive players and Daronte Jones leaving, you think Flores can like have the same pace he had for the past couple of seasons? And
I think so.
And what can they do to help that secondary? Because I think that secondary is a problem, man.
They brought in some new people on defense.
Yeah, they did bring in some new people.
What they gonna do with the secondary, man? Secondary, we need bodies.
I like that DB coach we got from Pittsburgh.
They did get a DB coach.
Yeah,
he had them young boys playing.
But here's the thing, though, you're going to have to get some young players.
Hey, D Wood, he's shooting again. D Wood, he said he in the weight room.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
He's pumping iron.
I saw that. Just because you in the weight room don't mean you're going to play.
He still might retire, huh, Tony?
There's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
I'm just saying,
like, gonna play. We ain't got no choice. Woo, shit. Brandon, let's go.
Being the mainstay for this team and basically kept them in games last year, though, like that secondary is just bad, man. You only got two guys. You only got two corners. You need two safeties. You need a nickel corner. You need something on defense, man. Like for real. I'm not saying.
Well, that's going to be.
They're gonna have to do it.
That's kind of like Beefalo's flaw. He didn't develop a secondary, and he doesn't get young corners.
Right.
It's veterans.
Yeah, because if you think about how his defense is, his corners don't have to cover that much because he has a good pass rush. The pass rush is consistent. So you ain't got to cover too long. But maybe that's the reason why he brought in that DB coach to kind of draft a guy, develop somebody, and throw him out there, because so that way they can play some man coverage, behind that blitz. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that.
We need it.
Yeah, we need it.
But the thing is, we seriously can only put pressure on the quarterback if we blitz.
I was just about to say,
And
we
that's
need
the
to figure out
problem.
how to just rush forward.
Yeah,
That's the
you gotta get a consistent pass rush.
We about to get Caleb Banks in there.
I want Hunter back. Hunter contract up. I want him back.
Hunter don't fit 3-4, man. He a 4-3 guy. He like to keep his hand in the dirt. That's why he left in the first place.
Who's that, Daniil?
Yeah, Daniil one.
Yeah, he's a down lineman defensive end. He doesn't like the
but what they can do though is maybe they can on passing scenarios, they can bring Turner in from the inside. Maybe Turner can rush the inside, and you can still have Bernard and Van Geeko on the outside. And that way you can
Bernard's on the training block.
They're gonna toss Turner.
So Bernard, they might trade Bernard. That'll give him some cap relief. But
B-Flow might need to run a multiple defense then. Switch it up a little 4-3, then a little 3-4.
He does do that now. But he needs a consistent pass rush on the inside, and he didn't get that.
And we don't have it, man.
That was supposed to be Hargrave and Allen, and they
didn't do that. They didn't do that.
Allen showed his age.
Hey, we got somebody, Griff, right here. Hey, Griff Skol, you ain't subscribe to everybody's channel, man. He said trade for Breece Hall.
Breece is a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent. Yeah. So you can just sign him.
Free agent.
Would y'all sign or trade for a running back, or would y'all just get somebody in the draft?
I'd draft somebody.
I would draft or sign somebody.
I'm signing. I'm signing somebody.
To get out to the quarterback like that? Who out there?
The Miami running back is the one they'd look at, I think, if they sign a running back. But I think he wants big money.
He deserves it though.
Huh?
He deserves it, but big money for a running back is what, $12 million? That ain't nothing. That's nothing.
It is when you ain't got no cap space.
Hey,
but why would you draft a running back when he don't use them?
We ain't worried about Kevin O'Connell no more. He just
now we talking about draft picks. They still gonna float Kevin O'Connell
in the building, man. We got new people in the building that signed today. We got a new running game coordinator that we ain't worried about that no more, man. We gonna call it for face value. I would take Darian Price from Notre Dame, man.
Notre Dame.
Okay. All right. You want to say face value? I'd take the running back out of Missouri.
What's his name?
I think his last name might be Hardy.
Okay.
I hit them.
Who you taking, Tony?
Oh no,
I have no idea.
Who you taking, T? You drafting a running back, or you gonna sign or trade for one? You need one.
I'm gonna actually do both. I'm gonna do both, though. I'm gonna sign a free agent running back, and I'm gonna draft, like you said, draft him like late in the rounds. Mm-hmm. And that way you got a three-headed monster as far as with Price is the AP, then Mason is the power runner, and then you got the free agent runner can catch the ball in the backfield.
Yeah, we got somebody said Emmett Johnson from Nebraska. Griff said Price, Seth, and Emmitt Smith again.
Love will be gone by the time we
gone, man. Unless there's a video out there of him smoking weed through a gas mask.
That's legal now.
That shit might not even work though.
He'll still get picked high. They'll just send him to rehab and call it a day.
Yeah,
I like the Mason and Chandler combination if they can ever put it in effect.
Chandler ain't got vision though, man. He run right, man.
Man, that man got vision, man. I seen this man grow. That man can play, man.
Tyson Chandler?
Yeah, he can play, man.
Last year.
He'll switch Army knife.
Honestly, you know what? He has had flashes where he has looked good, but then it's almost like he goes brain dead in the middle of the game.
5 years.
If you can't get in the flow, you can't get in the flow.
Hey, Shaq,
I run for 10 yards, then you throw the ball the next 10 times.
Who you got, Shaq?
Now, so I was saying, if we can't get Love, I'll just try to get Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker. Just pay them that money and run it up with him and Mason.
I
our run game will
Kenneth Walker going.
Walker's probably going to
stay with Seattle.
Yeah.
All right. What about that running back out of Montgomery from Detroit for the Lions? I like him.
If I take anybody, like if I'm taking somebody, I'll take Charbonnet when he's healthy, straight up, because
he's coming off that injury though. I don't know.
Pass catching running back though, and in the red zone, like he deadly in the red zone. That's why Kenneth Walker don't even really have a lot of touchdowns like that, because when they get to the red zone, they put Charbonnet in the whole time. So I'm just saying, like, if we can get a running back like that, draft one, and then pair.
Okay, you know what, D Woods? You had me at the red zone. Yeah. Then I realized he's coming to the Viking offense. He gets one carry. He gets one carry in the red zone. And the rest just passes.
What about that backup running back in Atlanta?
Oh,
Algier?
Algier
free agent?
Yeah, he's free agent.
Yeah, Algier is too. Let me bring up the free agents real quick.
Yeah,
he's nice.
I like Algier.
I already got it.
Well, who? Okay, you got who?
Rico Dallas.
I don't like Rico Dotto, man. I'm good.
Man, here you go, man.
I'm good.
So you got Najee Harris.
He hurt. Might be done.
You got Najee Harris. You got Austin Eckler.
Yeah, but he had an Achilles injury though. You
got Etienne.
No, which one?
Travis Etienne. You got
the Jaguars one.
Travis Etienne.
All right, you going to the Bears?
He's a free agent. Yeah.
Nah,
and then you got Javonte Williams.
Nope.
You got Rico Dow. You got Nick Chubb.
Nope.
Oh, Nick Chubb. I take him Chubb.
Does Chubb have anything left though?
You got Bryce Hall.
He got a good 4 yards.
Hall.
You got Brees Hall. You got Kenneth Walker.
He's going back to Seattle.
You got J.K. Dobbins.
Hell no.
Kenneth Gainwell.
No.
I take a flyer on
Kenneth Gainwell is on the free agent list.
Nah, I'm good.
You got Jermaine Ford.
Nah, I'm good.
I can't believe
it's a lot of Kenyon Wangu. It's a name I'm gonna actually sit there that would actually would do good in this offense.
Wait, Nwangu is still in the league?
Yeah, Kenyon Wangu is on the free agent.
We his ass. We ain't trying to bring him back.
He's a free agent.
Get back for it. We don't want Kenyon Wangu. Come on, man. Dude, just fast.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And you got Kareem.
They could
trade Kareem Hunt, Miles Sanders.
Oh, no. Kareem Hunt. I take Kareem Hunt.
You take anybody, man.
I'm giving out
Rashad White.
But we shouldn't even be talking about running back with KOC. We shouldn't be talking about him. Be honest.
Robinson.
Like Cam said, what's the use of having soldiers if you ain't gonna use them?
He ain't gonna be here that long. It's deeper than that.
We gotta get somebody for long term, man. We ain't worried about Kevin O'Connell.
You guys already got. Now this is what's gonna be screwed up. Y'all got O'Connell out the door, and he lasts the whole year, and don't shit change.
It's gonna be a tough year, man. It better be a year where this team gonna be top 5 in offense all the way through.
They never be top 5.
Exactly. Then I'm gonna be
Wait a minute. Okay, so you bring up a good question. Has KOC ever been top 10 or 15 in offense?
15.
He's never been top 10 at all.
Never been top 5.
Yeah, not
so. How the hell
he was like 11th.
Was he like 11th with Darnold?
Top 15.
Top 15. That's it. Not top 10.
So that's the highest he's ever been.
Yes. Yeah. And he still was losing games.
No, I think he was 6 when he was with the Rams, wasn't he?
Man,
then he had when he was with the Rams, he had the top 6 offense.
Man, he ain't do shit with the Rams.
No, he wasn't calling no plays. That's when he was the so-called quarterback whisperer.
Hey, Jay, that was on McVay.
Dylan said, this is what Dylan said. He said, you'll take anybody with 10
and a toughness.
Shit.
We just got, you know what? You just got to have a pulse.
He can talk his ass off. Then we weak as hell on offense. We soft as cotton candy.
All right, look. So Griff want to ask us this, man. He said, "Who quarterback won next year?"
It'll be McCarthy.
I said
Rodgers.
Let T answer this question. T.
Joe Burrow.
Who?
He said Joe Burrow.
He said Joe Burrow.
Okay.
I said Joe.
T. All right. So I'm gonna just put this for you. You said Joe Burrow, right? Everything we talked about with drafting the running back and fixing the offensive line that we talked about earlier, we take Joe Burrow. We can't do none of that. No draft picks will be gone, and the money will be messed up. You think that's worth it for Joe Burrow and his ass gonna come out there third game of the season, he gonna break his leg or something?
Damn.
I'm just saying.
But you gotta understand something. The Wolves already said they're not trying to be a rebuild. They said they're not in the bowl. They are in Super Bowl winning mode right now. So why get a veteran quarterback that can actually?
But Joe Burrow,
I'm just saying the fact that.
And see, that right there with that statement by Mark Wilf is the reason this team is in disarray and the fans are the way they are, because he says we're going for a Super Bowl now. You don't look like it.
My boy Taylor said
you just don't,
and he said it's a no for Joe Burrow. Let me look at Joe Burrow.
If we get Joe Burrow, we're gonna be $90 million over the cap.
Yeah, we're gonna take over that money.
Hell, shit. If you get Joe Burrow, you might want to try to get Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
What are y'all
but I'm just saying the salary cap went up too, so
yeah, it did go up. It did go up.
The salary cap went up. Yeah, it went up.
Yeah, we still over a little bit though. Somebody
but
said
with Rob, like I said, Rob can actually Rob can make a difference in a little bit, make a couple moves, and you over and then you underneath the cap.
Here's the thing with Rob. Let's pump the brakes on Rob, because first of all, Rob is the one who put us in salary cap hell just a few years back.
You act like he ain't been here 28 years.
Fucking up the cap.
Yeah.
But I'm riding with you, though. I'm riding with you. I mean, hey.
All right, look.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna do this though. So the 2020-26, let's say we trade for Joe Burrow. They trade him by June 1st. God damn. If the Bengals trade Joe Burrow, they gonna get hit with $56 million dead cap.
That ain't shit no more though.
It ain't, but it's a lot.
It's the Bengals. It's a lot for the Bengals.
The Bengals. I'm just saying, bro. We don't need no Joe Burrow.
No,
man.
Burrow don't make no sense though, for real.
It don't, man. We don't need no Joe Burrow.
And here's another thing too. If you're gonna get rid of Burrow, why the hell you keep Zach Taylor? Because Burrow is Zach Taylor's dude.
Yeah, that's his guy. Or you know, Zach Wilson.
What is it with you and Zach? Every time you turn around, it's Zach
Wilson. He want another JJ McCarthy in the building.
What the hell?
Nah. He might. Nah, JJ might could beat him out now.
He probably could.
He probably could.
He probably could. But look,
I take Deshaun Watson before Joe
Why you
Burrow.
going to Deshaun Watson, man? What's up with you, Deshaun Watson?
I don't know. Okay, between Zach Wilson and Deshaun Watson here, god damn.
I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback.
What's wrong with Joe Burrow?
I mean, man, that man was freaking leaking back then, man. That man was freaking leaking, going to the freak house. Now he done got all that past him, man.
He was ass in Cleveland.
That shit take a toll on your mind. This man wasn't on football. His man was trying to keep his ass at the jailhouse. So now he got that out the way. Let him play ball.
Man, Deshaun Watson down there 30-something years old now, man.
Yeah, that man was trying to keep him going to the pen. So, hey, now he got that out the way. He got a clear mind. Let's get back to football.
He got a clear mind and a broke body.
Yeah, he broke up now.
He's walking with a limp.
Joe Burrow got a broke body. Joe Burrow got a broke body, but they keep hollering for Burrow.
But bro, Joe Burrow better than Deshaun Watson.
No, they're hollering for Burrow. I'm not.
No.
Let's be real.
Hell no.
Man, I don't want no damn Joe Burrow.
To the Super Bowl.
Not
I don't
talent
know.
wise. I'm not.
I keep hearing all this. I'm leaning towards Zach Wilson now. God damn.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what tip he on tonight.
Y'all got me on the Zach Wilson train. Shit.
How he gets so infatuated with just Zach Wilson is mind-boggling.
Yeah, him and Zach Wilson, you with Deshaun Watson blowing me.
I'm just saying, Zach Wilson did what O'Connell want to do. Throw the ball down the field. That's it, man.
He can't do that.
You could get a completely different vet, and it could be pretty cheap.
Yeah.
It like a Marcus Mariota.
I don't want no Mariota.
Come on, man. You talk about Deshaun Watson, and you bring up. Come on, man. I can't believe it, man.
So quarterback Deshaun Watson's ready for the retirement home, and Zach Wilson's probably auditioning for Brazzers, but y'all gonna talk about me and Mariota.
Yeah, Mariota should have been there.
Mariota
should have been retired.
He can't do no more. He can't even run.
So Shaq, who you taking? Who you got, man? Because T said Joe Burrow, Tony said Mariota, Zoe said Aaron Rodgers, Dre said Deshaun Watson. You know, I'm Zach Wilson. So who you got? Man?
Give me Justin Fields.
What? Y'all motherfuckers blowing me tonight, y'all.
I can't. I got a feeling that Justin, you on one right there. But everybody want to blast me, so I like that pick, man. That man get around a good situation. I think somebody can make something out of it.
Situation for him.
Look at this comment, y'all. Jimmy said Tua. He tripping.
With B-Flow up here, are you serious?
Tripping.
Justin Fields didn't play bad with Pittsburgh. Justin Fields did not play bad with Pittsburgh. But if you go to New York, if you go to the Jets right now, you're gonna look bad.
I don't want no Justin.
This is not a good quarterback that ever looked good for the Jets.
Joe Namath didn't even look good for the Jets, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Man, Justin Fields was so bad. Fields really got a 40-year-old quarterback.
True. Hey, we got somebody said Dylan said Kyler Murray if he get released on the court, vet mid-room.
Man, that man can't read a man coverage defense.
Well, you know what though? If the Cardinals do release Kyler Murray, he could go to baseball.
He's gonna be leaving the NFL.
They still got that contract waiting for him with the A's.
He ain't leaving the NFL for no baseball.
It's been done. It's been done.
He'll get paid.
It's been done, yeah.
He'll get paid more. Less wear and tear on the body and everything, and he don't have to listen to motherfuckers tell him he can't read defense, and he can play all the Call of Duty he wants if he plays baseball.
I don't think
he said Russell Wilson.
Hell no.
No, Russell wouldn't come up here.
Oh man, that man
Russell's
running around.
Russell's probably hanging it up.
Nah,
yeah, man, that man.
Yeah, he got some more kids to make.
What's that?
I think he got some more kids to make. He ain't trying to.
He got a lot of kids over there with Sierra, man. That's all they do.
I ain't mad at him.
No,
I'm looking at the
Jameis Winston. So
Jameis Winston would be cool, but they ain't letting him go, man.
I'm looking at the quarterback class right now. Looking at the quarterback class now, as far as the free agency goes. The best one on this list is Malik Willis.
He ain't coming.
He's gonna get paid.
Malik Willis is the best one on there as far as.
Nah, we ain't getting no Malik Willis.
Malik is gonna get
the best
paid.
one on this whole list.
He said no one Murray. I don't want Kyler. And Tycoon said James is coming. Jigga said Kirk Cousins back. Okay.
Back up. Oh my God. What the hell they go, man? They just told me I was this Kirk Cousins shit, man. Man, he's the reason why we in this fold now, man.
They love him in Minnesota for
how?
Man, give me Joe Flacco, man.
Reasons, TV.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. That man will take Joe Flacco over. Goddamn. Come on, man. That man one concussion away from throwing his damn shoes on a damn telephone pole wire, man.
Bro, you keep on talking to Deshaun Watson, bro, that had 10 injuries since he came back in the NFL.
So what? Hey, I know he can slang that thing.
He can't. That's what I'm saying. You haven't seen him play in the Cleveland.
What is he gonna do? Throw it from his knees? He can't stand up. God damn it!
I'm rolling with my man. Justin Fields. Then
hell,
he can't throw neither.
Well, goddamn, JJ. It seemed like JJ can't throw.
We look for replacement right now.
Yeah,
but Flacco,
huh?
Flacco beard gray as mine.
Bro, Flacco be slanging that motherfucker still.
Flacco old as shit, man. Let Flacco go, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, he'll play 10 yards.
Wait a minute.
I'm good on
Who
Flacco.
here wanted Aaron Rodgers?
So?
Me and Zoe.
He older than Flacco.
Zoe.
Exactly.
But they still can play. I don't give a fuck about their age.
I'm good. I'm good.
They need to hang it up. Well, they both need to hang it up.
Boy, these quarterback nowadays is ass.
Dylan said
who was Kansas City backup?
he got hurt.
Minshew, he hurt.
Minshew.
Yeah, he got hurt.
No.
Yeah, he got hurt.
He got hurt.
He got him.
So
That Brandon Allen dude, all right though.
Brady,
But he kind of like a JJ to me. He need to run game to.
I keep telling y'all who's perfect is Zach Wilson, man. He young enough. He ain't hurt. He's straight. Hey,
Man, every time you say Zach Wilson is equivalent to Kirk Cousins.
Zach Wilson couldn't beat out Quinn Ewers, bro. Yeah.
But then Zach Wilson play for other Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played for the Jets.
Wait a minute, didn't Zach lose his job to Flacco?
No.
You go outside one more time.
He did lose his job to Flacco because Flacco was the Jets.
He did.
Oh.
Yeah, he lost his job to Flacco. Yeah.
Well, he learned something then. He better now.
Oh, that he can still make a paycheck and not have to play it down.
You can't blame a quarterback for how they play on the Jets. It's the Jets.
It's true. Is it the Jets? Now Taylor said he want a quarterback from the CFL. I don't know the CFL. Y'all watch CFL? I don't watch that.
I did. You know who their best quarterback up there was? Kyle Bethel Thompson.
Man, my dog's so mad because I'm doing on here with y'all, man. And he pissed me
who is
off.
older, Flacco or Rivers? I think Rivers is older.
I think Rivers.
Rivers is older. Rivers might have to come back anyway. He got all them damn kids he got to pay for.
I'm good. I'm telling you, my pick, man, for the backup next year, man.
All right, like, what the? Hey, D Woods, what you see in Zach Wilson? Tell me what
that name. Stop saying that name.
I think I'm going to say the other Wilson, not Russell. Put it like that. I think
since y'all stripping out my quarterback picks, I'm rolling with my man with Justin Fields, man. He's still young. I see promise in him. If he get with the right franchise and right people, man, that man good, man.
We've been saying that for the past 4 seasons, Bob.
Man, the only right place he got was Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna throw a name that everybody think about, Baker Mayfield.
No,
he on the contract.
Is Tampa Bay gonna move on from him?
No, they ain't got no other option.
They could, yeah.
I'll take Baker for a year, though.
They can find a quarterback.
I don't want Baker.
That's what I'm saying. You take Baker for a year?
Baker Mayfield fucking bum.
Let me see Baker Mayfield contract. See if they can get out of that shit.
Hey.
You know what though? They're going to be looking for another head coach too next year.
Yeah, they can get.
Hey, Baker Mayfield would look good with Justin Jefferson and because Baker Mayfield remind me of a young Brett Favre.
Don't ever disrespect Brett Favre like that.
He's not as good.
Don't ever
He's
do that.
not as good as a young Brett Favre, but he kind of show flashes of a young Brett Favre.
Baker might be available, bro. He only got 10 mil base salary, a prorated of 11 million, and 17 million for roster bonus. He gettable, and every after all the years after that, all void years. He in the last year's contract.
So they could move on.
If they move on, who their quarterback gonna be?
So they can move on from him.
I'm saying, why would they move on? They don't
who cares who their quarterback gonna be?
You know what though? Ain't my problem. They play in the South.
Yeah, that's their problem.
They're
playing the South.
Why would you move off of Baker? We don't have no plan.
True. I get what Zoe's saying.
Well, why would you move up? Why would, if you're gonna think about that, why would the Vikings move off from McCarthy when they have no plan there either?
Okay, that's just like saying why we talking about a running back when we don't run the ball.
Hold on, y'all going in two different directions now.
Nah, it's the same. Nah, it's the same thing. Why we want something? Why we want something that the coach is not going to do? That's the point, though. Why we want something that the coach is not going to do?
That's why the Vikings fucked up right now because everybody be on different ways and shit.
Yeah,
like,
y'all just went crazy. Everybody just went everywhere. I don't know who you respond to.
Yeah, D Wood's crazy too for Zach Wilson over Justin Fields.
Well, then you're insane for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, y'all tripping now.
I mean, I'm slightly weird for Mariota, but you motherfuckers is completely 51-50.
I mean, T up there, he want to trade everybody for Joe Burrow.
Like fuck us up for 10 years.
Who want to trade everybody for Joe Burrow?
Dude in the middle.
I want to win. I want to win here. I want me a Super Bowl.
Man, Joe Burrow missed the playoffs 5 years in a row, man.
Man, Joe Burrow only had one good season if you think about it. That one year they went to Super Bowl.
Y'all also took the best. Hey.
And I will say this about that Super Bowl.
Guess what? He still played the Super Bowl.
I will say this about that Super Bowl. The Bengals got fucked out of that Super Bowl.
I'm good on Joe Burrow. T-Bag said the quarterback, the Niners traded up. Oh, you talking about Trey Lance?
Trey Lance. Hell no.
Hell no. All right, well, go get Jimmy Garoppolo then.
Garoppolo, you know what?
He out there.
Garoppolo is out there.
But he get injured a lot too.
He gonna stay out there. I don't want no damn Jimmy Garoppolo.
God, y'all tripping, man.
You said you want it.
You know what though?
Fields.
Where's Garoppolo? Here's the deal. Think about this. Where's Garoppolo coming from?
The Rams
and the Niners, both of them.
But he get hurt too much though.
KOC.
Huh?
He ain't got to play.
But
Jimmy Garoppolo will be the signing quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings.
All right, so we all agree on Garoppolo besides Shaq.
But I'm gonna tell y'all this though. Like I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Like, let's keep it a buck, y'all. This is something real we gotta think about. The Vikings do good with recycled quarterbacks. We can't draft one. We gonna need a quarterback. All our success came from when we got a quarterback from somewhere else.
Somewhere else, mercenary quarterbacks.
And we trying to break some shit that can't be broken.
See, and you know what? It ain't gonna change until they get somebody here that's willing to work with young
quarterbacks now.
You know?
Exactly.
Well, hey, if you make it sound like that, then goddamn, we already know KOC is not a quarterback whisperer. So KOC need to go find him a quarterback whisperer to get JJ Fields.
Or here's what I think most teams should do. And it's just change up your whole thinking on offensive football. Go back to a strong running game.
Yeah.
Go back to a strong running game. Go more play action to help out a young quarterback.
That's what Seattle do.
Seattle did.
Yeah. Don't put like KLC puts everything on the quarterback. You can tell he was a failed quarterback because that's the way.
Yeah.
Go back to a strong running game and a ball control type of offense.
Ooh, man, come on, man. Damn, that's like us hitting $100 million lottery, man. With KOC.
That's just football in general. Too much now. It's like throw the ball.
Exactly.
The field's only 100 yards, and technically you've only got 80 yards to really sling the ball. Once you get inside the 20, it gets harder and harder, and they don't seem to realize
because you get the ball at the 35.
Yeah, they need to change that shit too.
I don't like that either.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't like that shit.
There was nothing wrong with him getting the ball at the 20.
Yeah, one play you in field goal range, and it's game over.
Well, remember, everything changed when they started the whole gambling thing, when they got in bed with gambling.
Yeah, gambling is fucking the sports up like crazy.
I know.
Once you can tell it was changing with the fantasy.
Fantasy sports. What y'all think about that backup quarterback at the Eagles?
Who?
Tanner McGee?
Tanner McGee.
Yeah.
What about him?
No.
He
contract up. Eagles better hang on to him.
What number is he?
I thought he was 17 or something.
He's a straight pocket passer though from Stanford.
So he would fit right in with KLC.
That's a recycled quarterback.
Yeah, Tanner McGee might be.
Damn it, Zoe, stop making sense.
What about
Danny Young?
Yeah.
Yeah, That's true.
Man, we sound like the Vikings front office right now. We just
Arguing about shit. Arguing about shit. What's gonna come in and fire somebody?
Hell yeah. Dre, with that Deshaun Watson shit.
Well, if that was the case, I'd be the first one they fire because I'd be the first one to get in their face talking about why you doing this shit. It ain't making no sense.
Yeah, you gonna be fired. You're gonna retire. They're gonna be like, what? Get his ass out of here, man.
They bar me. They kicked me off the damn complex. I couldn't get back in.
I love Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck ain't even.
Man, I knew somebody was going to say that.
Luck ain't going nowhere. Grigson is.
Oh, for real.
What they say about Tanner McGee?
Huh?
What they say about Tanner McGee?
They say he got a live arm.
Okay.
Like,
all right, what about
what they say?
It wouldn't. I mean,
he basically a pocket passer with a strong arm. He did that at Stanford.
So he basically Mullins.
I want to go that far. We ain't seen him play yet. Damn.
I'm good.
YouTube. What the fuck? DG? Well, you too picky, bro.
No, he wants Zach Wilson. He wants Zach Wilson.
What about Josh?
Get Zach on a 3-year deal.
Yeah, I take that 3-year deal for Zach Wilson. Straight up. Good.
I give him $10 million a year.
You could get the same deal with a better. I'd take Drew Lock before that.
Drew Lock.
Well, hey, brothers. I am out of here.
Yeah. Let's end this, y'all. Let's get out of here. We already been 2 hours.
Yeah, I gotta holler at y'all later.
Get out, man. Hey, though, thank everybody. Hey, Tony, won't you let everybody know where they can find you?
Why you always do that, D-Wood?
Yeah. What's up with
Why you always do that,
bro?
For those that are wondering, you can catch me and my co-host Eric Peterson on the Purple Skol Squad show. And if you want to know the whole title, it's the Purple Skol Squad show for Minnesota Viking fans. Is that what you wanted me to say, D Woods?
We gonna talk about old shit on there?
You gotta type that up.
We talk about everything on there.
Hey,
we talk about everything.
Hey, what's the name of your show, homie? What's the name of your show?
The Purple Skol Squad show.
Purple Squad show. I'm talking about the other little homie right here.
Shaq. Let's go.
Hey, what's the name of your show?
So I'm part of like a 4-man group. It's called the Let's Go Show on YouTube, and we talk about Viking stuff.
Okay, Left Squad Show. Okay, I'm allowed y'all in.
He said
right now we discombobulated like the Vikings front office right now.
It's Let's Go.
It's Let's Go.
Left Skol.
Let's.
L-E-T-S. Oh, Let's
I'm gonna type it in the box for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Man, it's nice meeting y'all, man. We gotta stay. Hey, first of all, we gotta get on.
All right, you brothers, take care.
Yeah, get out of here, yeah.